We're in Boston. I'm with Skyler Woodward, and you've been kind enough to run a few racks for us and talk us through your thinking. So let's see if we can make a ball and see if we can get a rack going. A good start, a ball made. Happy with the layout?
Yeah, happy with this one. All balls go. The 11 seems like the only thing that could be a problem for stripes. And then the 3 is the hardest thing for the solids, is getting around from the 3. So
it's not getting on the 3, but it's getting off the 3 to somewhere else.
Right, correct. Which I'm probably I would try to get on it early. Which here I'll probably shoot the 2 and go up table, because I can cut the 3 and come out pretty much anywhere for the next ball.
So two gets you down the table, gets on the 3, and once you've done that, you've solved your issue.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, I like it. Happy? Angle to come out?
Yeah, from here, it's everything is open. From here, 5 will go there after I make the 3.
I thought what was interesting is you made a point to walk that way around the table so that you could have a look exactly where you wanted to be down here.
Yeah, because if I get here, I'm screwed. So I want to stay in this area for a good chance.
A lot of amateur players might look at it and they might have had the same thought and just gone anywhere in the bottom half, I'm on that ball. But you want to know where you want to be on that ball and then try and land there.
Right.
So now that's out the way, you're starting to think about the back end of the finish. How would you work out from here?
Yeah, so from here the 8 goes. The 5 is probably the hardest thing from here.
Yeah.
Which it's not a problem. It goes in every pocket but this one, and that one's the second hardest. But I would go ahead and shoot it now because I have a good shot at it, and everything is pretty much laying here. I can get on the 8 from any 3 of these balls. Yeah. Really any 4, but I'm going to get rid of the 5 first because then all these are connected.
Even though these are wide open, you're still thinking that's the one that could go wrong if any of them could go wrong. So you still, I'll get that one out of the way, and these are fine.
As long as I have a decent shot at it or something, I'm going to try to get rid of it early. Yeah. But if I don't, I'm going to work my way to it, which, like I said, it's not a big problem, but it's the hardest one left, so I'm going to try to get rid of it as soon as possible, unless I just have to wait, you know.
Yeah, of course.
From here, everything goes. I can get pretty much anywhere. It's just which way do you like to shoot it from here, really?
Yeah, personal preference. There's multiple options. Just feels like the work is done early for you. You get the work done early, and then at this end, you've got options all the way.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, which like anywhere pretty much on this half, I'm like straight in on the 8 as long as I'm inside this, and I have a good angle on the 4.
Even on a shot like that, you wanted to make sure, because if you're there, you're just a little bit further away, but because you pulled it back, you know you're going to be...
I have an angle, I can get closer to the 8, make the shot easier.
Yeah, so just subtle things like that, making the finish easier for yourself. And then you're always happy when you get a fairly routine 8 ball to win a rack.
Yeah, that's always
nice. Love it. Very nice. Yeah. All about doing the work early. Very, very good.
Right.
I'm not sure how you dry there, but we can just treat this as though your opponent's broken and this is what you've been left.
This is the best rack.
Same deal in terms of trying to figure out what you're going to do. How do you approach it?
So I believe the 10 ball goes, so it would open the pocket. So here the 5 doesn't go there. I would take stripes to because everything really has a pocket and this 5 doesn't. But
I think it's an interesting one for me because I think a lot of people look at this layout and immediately think, oh, solid. But you've seen the 5 as a problem, and because the 10 comes in here, you're okay. You're happy with stripes.
Right. Yeah. Which like So I'm actually happy with this rack here, I believe.
So stripes is your decision.
Stripes are my decision.
So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking these 3 in a line. Is this your thought at the moment? Is trying to figure out how you're dealing with here, or have you got a plan?
I think this is my ending, to be honest. Pretty close, because I think everything kind of connects. Like the 14 goes inside, so I can play the 11, the 12. I can play then the 10, 14, 9,
So
13, and come up.
But use those two to get here, and then it makes sense.
Yeah, but I feel like these are connected because I can always just roll this 14 here and then the 9 there. Because the 10's going to open the pocket, and then the 13's in the pocket and the 8's in the pocket. I can get almost anywhere from there.
This is where all your margin is going this way around.
Yeah, correct.
Losing your chalk. Let it go. I got it.
Yeah, well, see the 10 frees up the corner pocket there, so now everything is open.
The key for you is when you come up into this end of the table, the 10 works for you first.
Right.
So that you then opens up the rest.
Right, right. Which then I can pretty much be, leaving the 13 last, I can pretty much be anywhere because the table is open here other than the 1. As long as I get anywhere in this half of the table from here, I have a shot on the 8. So I'm always going to...
You talked before about, trying to work backwards from the 8, but on this example here, because the 8's so good, you know that you actually had a few options
for
it.
The table's so open. I have so many options to get on it pretty much from anywhere, as long as I'm not here on this half,
And then about half a table to land in for the
right.
Yeah, nice. I think this one's a really interesting layout because you saw it and you were so happy because you thought the stripes were good all the way. I really do think a lot of amateurs there will just see the solids and start potting away.
Yeah, because the 2 balls were in the pocket and those all 3 were close. Everything was close to the pocket, Yeah,
but you just saw the 5 was more of a problem than these were. You were more than happy with these and you went stripes for that and you made it look easy.
Right, because the 10 opens everything and then it's wide open from there. So. Hey.
There we go. So made a ball.
Correct,
which is always a good start. My eyes are immediately drawn here. Is the same for you? What's
right, I was about to say I'm always going to look at the problem first. What I can get to it with the easiest, which it looks like the 14 or the 6 for now, but it's just getting the right angle. The 11 doesn't go over there. Other than that, and then there's these 2 close together, but they're not really a problem. So I'm just looking at pretty much what's my best option to get that out of the way, which I'm straight on the 6 or I'd have a good shot.
Would you ever consider it as a bank if you went for solids?
There's a bank on the 7, yes, but I'm always going to try to break it out. It'd be a last resort if I have to. If I miss it a few times, I might resort to the bank.
Sure.
But here, I'm actually going to take stripes.
Because it's the easiest way for you to break.
Because I got an automatic shot here,
yeah.
To get an angle on the 11, pretty much automatic to run into it.
So the decision is solely on which ball you can use as a breaker.
Right, as early as possible to try to get rid of your problem. In case something goes south, you still have other options.
Yeah, really interesting.
Which here, actually, I'm going to try to run into only the 7. That way I can get a better shot of it. Because if I hit the 12, I can get a bad shot for my next ball.
I suppose if you hit the 12 and you stick there, you might not have a shot up the table.
Right, because them 2, if I stay there, them 2 don't go here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to run into the 7 or the top of the 12 to where I'm going to hit the 7.
Best chance of it coming out nice. Almost exactly as you said. So is this where you start to now look at a full kind of pattern down to the 8 ball?
Yeah. So now's when I'll for sure look at the pattern and go from here to the 8, which the 8 is open here. So the rack is still pretty wide open. I can shoot it multiple different ways here, but probably shoot the 12 and follow up for the 13 because then I got this here. There's multiple options if I go there.
You know that you've got options all the way through.
Right. If I overrun, I still have options this way. Yeah, because I hit it too hard, I can still shoot a different. I can elect to shoot a different
you let
way.
it evolve because you've not quite landed exactly what you wanted.
Right. If I land pretty straight on the 13, I can do so many different things.
Yeah. Like so many racks you see, like one problem on the table, and your decision was all about how am I going to attack that problem and how do I do it as early as possible.
Right, right,
and
yeah.
that told you which set you were going.
Right, yeah, because I could get to it faster with the stripes.
Yeah.
And open everything up.
And then you just kept it nice and clean after that. Yeah, really interesting. Hit that nice.
Okay.
Happy?
14 doesn't go past the 2. The 1 doesn't. It goes here, but have to be in this window. So from here, but I have options to break this out with the 4 going. So I have a lot of options I could still.
Yeah.
But I want to mess with this first or take stripes, but the 14's so bad, can't take stripes here.
14
like here,
just says no stripes, so you're going to have to figure out the 1.
Like here, in case, I would shoot the combo and break this out. That way, if something happens, I got a shot at the 4 or the 5. I would have to get in the, like, literally up on the 10 to not have a shot after this if I break out the 1.
Yeah.
So this is my best option with the least amount of chances to get screwed from this shot. So. Well, see there, I'm jacked up, but I can barely make the 5, but I still have the 4.
Which
so
is
I have
exactly
options.
what you said. It gives you the best chance of being on something, which is why you go into it early, I guess.
Correct. And the 2 goes from anywhere down there. So from here, I'm not going to shoot the 2 next. I'm still going to come up for these and then probably get on the 2 and then come back to these for the 8.
Leaving these 2 to get you to the 8.
I think, well, after I say it, no. I'm probably going to come to 4, these 2, and then the 3 and get on the 1, because the 1 is easy. I have the biggest window. If not from here, I have a tight window to get on the 8. So probably come up for these 2 next, and then go back down and save the 1 or 3 for last if I can.
Yeah.
Because the 2 last is pretty much dead money.
So that's the 1 that can't be last.
Get on the 8, correct.
Purposely left yourself plenty of angle to come down.
Plenty of angle. I can get on the 3, I can get on the 1, I can get on the 2 here. So from here, I'm going to try to get straight on the 3, play the 2, and then I can just come here off the 2 and have an angle of the 1 here and go straight across for the 8. So I can have an automatic.
The least amount of traffic getting on the 8 ball.
Right. So I can have the automatic angle for the 1 to the 8. But
so a little short.
Last resort.
Yep. Time to reset again.
Play the 1. I can play the 1 now. Bump the 11, so then the 3 is more open. Because even from here, I can make the 2. So I can move the 11 and still have the 2 and then the 3 to get over for the 8. As long as you don't hit it like that. See, now I said dead money. The 2.
Dead money on the 2. So now you're in trouble.
But on the slick table, it can still get there with an angle. I can hit it with a little bit of speed with high English, but on like a worn out cloth, it's going to be harder. But I can hit it with high English and come here and then curve back in. But it's a hard shot.
Well, hey, I'm all for seeing it. A little bit of flamboyance at the end. You get there?
Yeah, we got a chance.
Here we go. So this happens when you're playing 8 ball. You're going to get in trouble every now and then. You need the big shots to get yourself out.
Right. And I have the 12 for a stopper. If I hit it too hard or something, I can still get there. Or run into the 8.
Run into the 8 and it come out nice.
Yeah, cloth is super new, so it curved too early. Yeah. But yeah, ended up getting away with it. We'll take it.
I love it though.
We'll
it
take
just shows that things aren't always going to go exactly to plan out there, and you've always got to kind of have a way of evolving. But I feel like every time you've worked out a way to go, you're always trying to give yourself as much option to have a way to keep going as possible.
Right, yeah. Just give yourself as many opportunities as possible. Like,
yeah,
you know, so you're if you do get in trouble, you still have something else you can do.
Yeah,
so.
And if in doubt, you need a big shot at the end. You've got it up the sleeve as well.
Right.
Yeah, Skyler, thank you very much.
Yep, thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you.